Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. If you remember from last time, we killed one of the three main bosses of the game, a servant to the Lord of Necromancy. We've stolen his armor, as you can see here, and I have his shiny little gem. His hammer was surprisingly not as good as what Lazelle's already using, so I believe we're gonna just sell that. However, his armor, fucking incredible. If we go over to Lazelle and we take a look at her AC, yeah, it's 19 now. Yeah. Also, that armor is worth $6,000 fucking dollars. It's incredible. We also learned that the gem we stole from him, well, more so pried from his corpse, is used to control the good old elder brain, as they've stapled some sort of crown onto it in order to allow themselves to control it.
With haste.
Come on. I know we were just in a big area game, and I know I'm recording, but there you go. A lot of games do this thing I call popping, where they load every texture and then they pop them all in at once.
Salona's light extinguished, thy hunger quenched. The scales tip, weighted by blood thou spilt. Thou hast seen with thine own eyes, and felt in thine urges. The dead three unite.
Yeah.
There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
Seems like more of a question for you, but maybe. Don't all living things?
No. Nor canst thou count Mindflayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, O tempted one? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
You know of these urges. What can you tell me?
Nothing thou dost not already know.
Shit.
From this seat, Ketheric defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute. It is not particularly comfortable.
Not sure it suits you, but that's probably a good thing.
Unfortunate.
What's up for discussion?
You have anything to give me?
Ketheric is dead. Balthazar is dead. Isabel. Sweet Isabel is no more. But we live.
I mean, Balthazar is sort of, like, glitched into the Beyond realm, so he's basically dead.
We live at the mercy of the gods. Even I, immortal, have no guarantee of days to come. We must remain
Pretty sure if I
vigilant
go back, though, he'll be dead.
and grateful. I will join your camp tonight. There we will discuss the spirals of time, past and future. And we will make merry in the present, wherein we reside.
Cool, but, like, what
You
if I just
certainly
want
will.
to take a nap?
And you, Sharon, cleric of the Lady of Loss, who is so much more than she appears.
Sharon?
You and Dame Aylin have dangerous ground to tread. We will cover some small part of it soon.
Good. Whatever you think you know about me had better be worth it. You've already cost me dearly.
Alright. Let's end the day. This is like our victory lap. We've fucking killed the big boy. At least one of them. Bloop. There we go. I've actually never been in this space before. I'm surprised this one loaded so fast. It's an entirely new one. Alright, what are you up to?
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace
There's a
distant.
weird, like, almost
Let
like
me help you
cracked
remember.
You feel Shadowheart's
porcelain
mind
thing
tug
going
at
on.
the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Oh.
Your mind joins
How
with
sweet.
Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
See? This is exactly what I wanted. Shadowheart's now loyal to me over her own goddess. What the fuck is that? Made some good coffee. Is that her father, maybe? He's a half elf, or maybe a full elf. Shadowheart's a half
You
elf.
remember that it is a common rite amongst Aluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself
Fucking
in him?
called it.
Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
What do you mean, Selenite?
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past. You were to receive Seluna's guidance in those woods.
Saloon.
You were to come of age. Instead, Shah's followers snatched you. They must have been watching you for a long time.
Alright, I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors.
Sounds
You
interesting.
will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but
Alright.
not yet
God, who's waking me
forearmed.
up? The fuck is that? Spear of Night. I thought you fucking threw that
I was
thing.
able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt
hell yeah.
repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
Sick.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Selûne's Spear of
There's
Night.
no time to waste.
Hell fucking yes.
All right. What now?
Yep, that's my alarm. Okay. What is a spear? Dark vision, weapon enhancement, moonbeam. Oh yeah, that's way better.
All's well that ends.
And way cooler
not as bad as
looking.
it could have.
Like legendary, I think.
Very well.
Hey Will, how's that pact going? I got you out of it in
Gods be
6
damned.
months.
With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name.
Oh yeah,
Should Baldur's
your
Gate fall to the
dad
Absolute,
is still a
every
slave.
one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Missouri said that you can say what led to your pact and exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Place could burn to cinders for all I care.
I could never be so disloyal to Baldur's Gate. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
Nod,
A 10-day
as if
after
we know
Father
what's
left,
happening.
I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow Will to share his memory with you.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm.
Oh,
The first
fuck.
of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Missoura's lips
Tiamat's
press
like
to your
the
ear.
demigod of
She
evil
will
dragons.
destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
Ah.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely she doesn't care about a city. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mazora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
I see. It was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
But how you lost your eye?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it... He returned to an unsuspecting
approval.
city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
Okay.
I understand.
So he saved Baldur's Gate and then got exiled. I see.
Did we really have to kill the Moon Maiden's servant?
Wasn't she insufferable?
I won't weep for her, but we could have used her as leverage instead. Sometimes we need to think with our heads before our knives, dear.
Look at yourself. I wanted to ask you about Cazador's ritual. You must be thinking about it.
The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why?
All that power, you must be tempted to take it for yourself.
Well, of course I've thought about it. If I completed the ritual instead of Cazador, I'd get all that power. And I could walk in the sun without fear I'd turn into a Mindflayer.
Naturally, who wouldn't be tempted?
Of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible, but it certainly is tempting.
What do you intend to do?
Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble. A little reclusive, perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate.
And he has been for
palace
200 years.
where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure.
That giant gothic monstrosity has been inhabited by vampires this whole time.
I know. Subtle, isn't it?
Raphael's playing a rather dangerous game, giving us another devil's secret.
Mephistopheles is one of the lords of the Nine Hells. Raphael is not going to let any ire be tracked back to him. Perhaps Raphael even will gain from setting us on this course, who can say? All
Probably.
I know is I need to unravel the secrets around Cazador's ritual. And I can only do that in Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Let's see.
Baldur's Gate is where we have to go next, I think. Sleep time. Take a little nap.
That potion did not go down well.
Blood draw sickness. -1 to all dice rolls. That's what I gotta deal with today, I see. You got anything to say?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it.
Yeah, it was kind of obvious.
My parents are alive, and I have to save them.
This is why I didn't like Shadowheart, because
Part of me always knew that. A part that
I don't
Shah
know.
denied to me.
it's kind of obvious, like, if someone steals all of your fucking memories, that they might just be manipulating you. You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
What's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Let's talk about
You
the
and I
Slayer.
have markedly different ideas of what amounts to a gift.
Rude. What if I say the connection one?
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
Alright. Check the time. Okay. Pause recording, start recording. There we go. I have to know which
Not
parts to
just
censor.
yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions. I'll come for you.
Ah, okay.
If not over, then through.
I'm just worried that, like, one day one of these recordings slips by my censorship. So every time I'm like, ah, fuck. Someone's doing a sex. Stop recording, start recording. Lets me sort things rather easily. You think these two have anything to say? Wait a minute. Uno momento. Invocation.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Hey, buddy. Oh yeah, I've also taken to wearing the Moonlight Cleric's armor because it's better than what I had on. Doesn't seem like it would be, but it has this. Which makes it better.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Good boy.
More.
I'm gonna continue the trend of just romancing any companions that start having an interesting story. Which means I will never romance Lizelle. Because that shit's uninteresting as fuck. At least to me.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I'll seek more allies in the city.
I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours.
I mean, I'm not gonna romance Shadowheart if I can romance
Those
Kalish.
whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause.
I just
Together,
assumed we couldn't.
we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
What's in here?
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's fall.
Alright. Away we go. I think a lot of what makes this game so compelling is FOMO. Like fear of missing out.
I want a new drink. Kind above. This must be a brewery or distillery.
I could use a drink after wandering these roads.
I'm sorry, what is this? Hold on. Save. If this is a fight, I'm just gonna avoid it.
One day I'll get there. One day.
Where are you trying to go?
Baldur's Gate, where the streets sparkle with silver, and the actors have jobs.
Oh, I see.
There's a big tent, funny costumes. The circus! Yes, that's it. I was going to the circus.
Okay, this isn't a fight. What the hell's going on? Damn, that's a big boy.
Drink, go back down, wet your whistle, tell your story.
Thistlebarred Thorn. What is it you're serving?
Only the best, oblivion and beyond.
Is that like Bed Bath and Beyond?
Go on, cheers, bottoms up, go nuts.
It's bloated like a corpse and smells worse. Did the curse do this?
Don't be rude. Pick up
Leaning
the
in, you
tankard.
can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
He looks set to burst, and will probably be left hip deep in his juices.
So don't cop him.
One clean, make it drunk, be drunk. You and I both, to our good health.
Okay, well, what is this saving throw? Ooh. Pretty good at saving throws.
The
Cheers.
liquid burns your throat as you swallow. A but otherwise you feel no ill effects.
Elixir. But such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
Is that cough? I don't know what quaff means. Are we in a fucking drinking competition?
Now tell me the story.
We're in a fucking drinking competition.
A saga. Guide me.
Okay. Performance. +4, +3. +4. Yeah, let's go with the warlock one. I made a deal with the creature of pure sin, took its powers as my own. And advantage. Even with advantage, come on. Okay. I mean, I rolled 2 natural fucking ones.
Sworded for powers profane. To sign away your very self. Compelling. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, and fuse astound me. Again!
Fucking go for it. Alright. So in total, we only really get a +5.
Belly rumbles as the vile brew fills it.
More stories. Watch the shadows.
I was trying to include Asterion more. I could get approval from him too.
Beast bastard.
I've transformed into an ancient beast, one of pure hate. God damn it. I'm going to succeed on this. There we go.
You have it within you still. I can tell from the crack in your smile and the gleam in your foul eye.
Oh yeah, I only have one eye.
Question, make your query, and drink once more.
Yeah, I want to save all of these constitutions. Because they keep getting more difficult. Okay, there we go. Only took one reroll. It was a critical success too. I really want to get through this.
Each swig is as painful as the last, but you remain in otherwise sound mind and body.
I know you.
Let's see if he has anything interesting to say. And this is getting interesting.
secret. No, not never. Father sent, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Cage. Her cage.
Oh.
Talk and perish. Die. Buried. Buried in Thorn Tomb. Father told me. I can't perish. No, nay, neither. Too strong.
Ooh.
What's inside?
I think we talked him to death. He had 288 health.
What path lies before me?
We talked him
Sorry.
to death.
Terrible. I'll clean up right
Fuck.
next that.
Alright, what's in here?
Might be useful.
Draw poison. Serpent Vein. Oxen.
Looks like a trap there.
Sleight of hand. That's not really my thing. You know what else isn't my thing? Having a strength stat. Anyone else want to carry these? Just like, you know, all of them. Please.
How delicious.
Disarm. Yeah. I wasn't worried about that for a fucking second.
Challenge.
Yeah. Okay, what's in here? Ingredients, ingredients, more ingredients.
Oh dear. She's well pickled, whoever she was.
Ah. That was not about the next song. Maybe break it open? No.
No time to rest. Moving ahead.
I don't know who that was then.
What's next?
I thought it was like Father, you know, it was a night song thing. But, no. Punch of drunk bastard. Well, you're drunk, you... Ah, drunken advantage, I see.
Let's get going.
A recipe?
Very well.
Might have use for that. Maybe. Well, this was certainly interesting. I assumed this would devolve into a fight, and, well, it could have.
What now?
If I didn't do one cheeky reload and... Well, no, that wouldn't have devolved into a fight. That just would have been he didn't believe me, I don't think.
What to do?
I don't really want to miss out on, like, character-specific
Wonder if the gods are
dialogue.
watching me.
Character-specific dialogue is really interesting. Where do I go from here? Like, when there's an option for me to have a chat about the fact that my character's
Shouldn't have wished to
like, apparently related to the god of murder. I want to see what people have to say about that.
No turning back once we start down that road.
I take it Baldur's Gate is its entire own act, yeah? I really thought Moonrise Towers would be much deeper into the game.
Perhaps we could have lifted it, had we tried.
Yeah.
Looks like an army marched through here.
I had no doubt we could have lifted it. Tie up loose ends. Okay, what loose ends do we have? Head to Baldur's Gate, head to Baldur's Gate, find old friends. Necromancer patched you together. Okay. Complete. Travel to Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I think we did everything we could though. Probably not everything. Well, certainly not every potential path, but did everything that I felt was important. I'm tempted to go back to those underground ruins and look around, but
the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
yeah, we didn't exactly raise the, didn't exactly remove the shadow curse. Given I didn't fucking know how to do that. That's some Sharian bullshit. I'm going to get a sip of water. Hydration check. Nothing's as delicious as natural water. All water's natural, that's a silly statement. I guess what I mean is just not salt water. Get the mouse off the screen for you. Doesn't bother me too much, but I do know that some people don't like it. Might ruin the viewing experience or something like that. What's going on over here?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
He's playing them like a
So you
goddamn
came cowering
fiddle.
to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
They live.
Barely. I made mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offal.
Prodigal Bloodkin. That's me. Ooh. 5 siblings. I need to
Let
kill
us make
her.
camp before the sun yields to the stars.
Pretty sure, because each ball spawn has a piece of divine power in them. And while I was looking up what ball spawn were exactly, they're exactly what they sound like. Children of the god ball. The demigod ball. Not demigod, demi-deity. Almost a deity, but not completely. Ball spawn can kill each other, and they have a chance to absorb the
Beyond
souls
the
of the other
campsite,
ones.
the city waits in uneasy silence. One sleep away.
I could probably become a god. Maybe. Hopefully. Worm lookout.
How much farther can I go?
Here we go. Down we go. Someone in camp wishes to speak to me. But who? Does it say? It's not Shadow, right? No, no. Maybe a Asterion. Could it be one of the pets? One of the cute little boys?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Oh, they're saying the same things as usual. Give him a little pet. There we go. Oh, it's Gale. Feeling nervous, Gale?
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
What are you talking about?
The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different.
Oh?
I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Your plan was to kill yourself back at Moonrise Towers. Maybe take a moment.
I know what nearly happened, and I'm sorry for putting you in that position. But I've stepped back from the precipice now. I've seen what may prove to be another way. A better way. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
So you want to go shopping?
Book shopping? But yes. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts
God, you're
are
such a
commonplace,
fucking nerd.
I'm certain I'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
I enjoy so much calling people nerds. You might not get the irony of that yet, gang, but I, for no reason whatsoever, have gone out of my way to learn everything about radiation.
Here we go.
Its effects and how it affects humans.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The
Also,
Absolute is not a god,
things.
but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three.
I'm not going to interrupt this
They mean
war.
to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of Mindflayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the gods themselves. Will you even have a say in what you do? Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
I will dominate the
A
world.
thrill courses through you at the thought. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Fucking hell. Come here, little fucking thing. Excuse me.
Help me!
Astral portal. Are you sure you won't be reasonable? Okay, well, you're going to be dicks about it. We're gonna stab the fuck out of you.
Tadpole scum! Hataka!
This is about the tadpole, right? Astral portal. You have HP.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Oh, okay.
Talk to me.
Misty step. Good old dash.
These boots have seen everything.
There we go.
Victory awaits.
Howl of the Dead.
Concentrate.
Spirit Guardians with necrotic damage. Yeah, go down. Her voice transfer. -2 intelligence. Wisdom and charisma. Yeah, great. Only do this once per turn. What do you mean once per turn? Fuck you. Bastard. Bite that one. Kill that guy. Soda is such a mean thing.
Come quickly. I
Okay.
can't do this without you.
Okay. We jump through this portal. Will that combat encounter be over, maybe? Yes, it will. And it will load in an entirely new area. Okay, good. They rubber banded with me. Sort of hoping that would happen.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. What the fuck is that? It's always fucking get the Yankee. The Get the Yankee have yet to do something, like, helpful. They either, like, try to kill us or explode one of us with a weird machine.
Where's our Dream Guardian?
I'm
Initiative.
Here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Okay.
Been this way before.
Oh yeah, the intellect devours like me, because I'm rather parasitic. Kill that guy. Fucking hell. Ooh, yeah, happy you didn't do that to me. Are they monks? I think they're monks. Avatar ass motherfucker.
My path be true. What's the plan?
You see this guy? Yeah, fuck that guy. Kill him. That person can go to hell.
Blood comes easy these days.
Roll a 30. Yeah. Yeah, they're dead. Eldritch Blast is kinda good. I don't know. Just a little.
You will be cleansed.
Level 9? Yeah. Level 9 is... After about level 7, monks start popping off. You mean invalid target? They're surrounded by things. There we go. Yeah, get owned? That's all I can really say about that. Go straight back to hell where your ugly ass belongs.
Time to strike. No time to waste.
Like, it may sound vaguely racist to not like Githyanki, but they have a severe hatred for tadpoles and everything about them. And for this entire game, I have had a tadpole in my head. Every interaction with, like, a big base of them has just been, like, walking on eggshells.
No choice but to keep going. Don't waste a step.
And lying to try and make sure they don't, you know, dissect me or just outright kill me.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Okay, but like... You got an hour to spare
I
first?
can't hold them back alone.
Short rests are canonically an hour long, so... I mean, you're doing alright.
Come to the skull.
I'll come when I goddamn please. I know, dumb joke. What the fuck is going on? Stupid monks! I've killed plenty of mind flayers. So whatever that thing is, it's a problem. Is that the endgame boss of Morrowind?
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
Oh?
We are in danger.
Geek abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
I had a feeling.
Help me.
What do you need me to do?
The Honor Guard. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master.
Read the mind player's thoughts. Fail. Fuck.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere.
You must be joking. Look around you. We are at war. Fight with me.
Aid an illithid against Githyanki? We cannot. We must not!
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival.
Join the mind players.
Together,
Right? Yeah.
we can turn the tide.
Actually, I believe I know what this mind player is. He is, unlike the other mind flayers we've encountered, he's not part of an Elder Brain-based hive mind. Every now and then, a mind flayer is born that isn't controlled by the Elder Brain. Usually they just run away and expand the colony.
A better position.
But this guy essentially has free will. Orpheus. He's not just a mind flayer, he's his own person, unlike all the other ones. He's a fully conscious being. Which is why I'm willing to trust him. Rally? On my boy. Alright, killed him. And this is unfortunately unedited. For whatever reason, OBS just, like, crapped its pants here. Lae'zel's action surge was so powerful, it dealt, like, horrible fucking reality warping damage to my recording software. And, yeah, I have to recreate all of this. So, after my recreation, the video is going to end. Just a heads up. Here we go. Alright, this is the last guy we need to kill right before the cutscene triggers. And hopefully, after this cutscene, I'm going to end it. Because there's more repairing of lost footage I need to do.
I wonder if this is worth.
So the next video I do is going to start with sort of a recap style thing. But this is the Githyanki prisoner.
Thank you.
Fucking cool.
That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a Mindflayer. Yes. Without
My girlfriend's on
you would
the,
be a slave to the
on
Absolute.
the call, so I can't say anything that would specifically spoil this very important part of
To
the
owe my
story.
life to a damned gate.
So my commentary is very limited
lies,
right now.
No more tricks. I will have answers.
If I'd known you would be so open-minded, I would have saved myself a lot of effort. But I'm glad.
I'll stick out my tongue at you too, Finn.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you.
Fucking cutie.
An adventurer.
Ooh.
I came from Baldur's
Forgot this
Gate,
guy had lore.
though I was never one to be
I'm gonna meet up
constrained
with
by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of Mindflayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work.
It sounds like Mindflayers are all naturally born subs.
We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor.
No fucking way no one knew this guy was a Mind Flayer.
They had no idea what I really was.
Can't believe he wore a hoodie and got away with it scot-free.
Happy.
For years.
Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself.
Yeah, right.
He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Didn't realize Mind Flayers could be independent.
Not all Mind Flayers are alike. I have always valued freedom above all else. In my past life and present.
Okay, well I've been traveling with Lizdell for a while, so forgive me. A lot of D&D has the horrible writing issue of this entire race is evil or this entire race is good. And exceptions to that rule are shockingly rare in the writings. The forgotten lore. How do you end up?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prism was for. Containment.
I really fucking
was
hate
within
how
the
Mind
prism's
Flayers'
bounds, my
heads
mind was
pulsate.
I could resist.
God, it's
The
disgusting.
Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them.
It's like
All
the
I needed
nastiest
to do was
little pot of
subdue the
pimples
Githyanki
ever. I really want
and
to
find
pop it.
allies in the outer world. You.
Who's the Githyanki?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. the power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prism. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Control him? Bah! The traitor must be ripped apart, brain to belly.
There may come a time when that is necessary. But there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing. The risk is too great.
Oh yeah, we should fucking stab that guy and
The
steal
moment
his
his
power.
protection is gone,
Hell yeah.
you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Thralls in its design.
Oh. It's the most advanced show of sock puppets I've ever seen. I like another
I'm
word,
glad
too.
you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I
fashion
transformed.
sense?
Yours continues to limit you. As an Illithid,
that's rude.
I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
Listen. Listen, Finn, he's tough. I have to... You're getting turned down just a little bit. And I'm not rude. He doesn't have fashion sense, and he said my body should be destroyed. And not in the fun way.
You will do very well as an Illithid.
Kinky.
I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. The transformation will not be complete. The physical alteration in particular will only be partial. But your potential
So I contemplated
will
this decision
certainly
for
be
a little bit last
Would
time.
you like to do it?
This time I'm not going to, because this is just like a quick recap style thing. The answer is yes. Maximum power.
Offers is no gift to you.
You continue
Gonna eat
to
more
surprise me.
worms.
Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand.
My mind is not truly something special. I've been eating like 15 tapeworms every day.
It wants to evolve.
Yeah, they got a little dance
but it
party
cannot do
going
so
on up in
alone.
there.
It must commune with another.
It must commune with another. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
What are you?
Delicious.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens.
Hell yeah.
Yearning almost
Snort another worm.
Your mind is a veritable feast.
I suppose, if it works. But if you had opened
Delicious.
your mind to it, rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage of its power as well.
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract.
Oh yeah, Finn, I can tell you this because it's like super obvious.
Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every
So,
flex of a joint
okay,
or muscle.
You are.
I thought you would find it cool.
But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey.
You should play
You
Baldur's
heard the
Gate.
Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it.
We
must
can do a
find
separate playthrough.
and bring it under our control.
Okay, yeah. this is where we will end here. In the next episode, we're going to follow through Asterian's quest because we'll be in Baldur's Gate. We'll be in the gate. I'll do footage was corrupted of that too. I sort of did all of it in one setting because I was excited to do the quest that I'm most interested in. So we'll be taking on his whole quest line in the next episode. See you all later.